So we've created a game that humans shouldn't really play, and it's targeting really bots and cheaters and maybe some AI in the future. But the idea is that there is a button, and if someone in the world clicks it, they get that amount. And if no one in the world clicks it, the amount just keeps increasing until someone does. So of course, someone at some point will eventually click it, because if you don't click it at 1 cent, you'll click it 10 cents, or maybe $1, $10, $100. Would you click a button for $1,000? The answer is yes. So at some point, someone clicks a button, and the idea is, what is this amount? Okay, well, I mean, if there is a button and it makes you 1 cent, and every time you click it, it makes you 1 cent, would you click it? The answer is yes, because well, yes, if I could just maybe just have an automatic bot that just does it for me. Like, I don't need to be present, and I don't expect you to be present. Just click a button. It's very simple. Now, behind the scenes, what's happening is very complicated, right? So basically, there are these faucets, and you could be a faucet as well. The faucets are basically um, Ethereum addresses in the world that destroyed the lock token. So they buy a bunch of lock and they destroy it, and then they get to participate in the faucets. So the higher you are in the list, the more you generate. That's pretty much the gist of it. So you can generate a lot of lock fast if you burn a lot of lock, but the amounts to burn are very high. You're talking about. I'll show you. So if you go here, you can actually see like some of the top addresses. They burn like $69,000, $59,000. So for them, it's very beneficial that you click, because while you get like, for example, you get 1 cent here, this amount is only 2.5%, 2.5% of the actual amount. So you can actually see here, you destroy $29 behind the scenes, and then you get about 76 cents. So this is just an average of over the last well, it's really a sum of some recent transactions. So you can see here, like in a few hours, this is what it looks like. And this was sort of the sum of that. So we destroyed $29 of lock, and the person that for those clicks, they made 76 cents. That's pretty cool, especially if you don't have to be present to do it, right? You could just build a bot, and the fastest bot would win. So yeah, that's the gist of it. It's basically very beneficial for these guys to click it, because when you click it, behind the scenes there is an Ethereum smart contract that destroys some lock tokens and increases their yield. So it's basically a way for them to generate some passive yield, but to also increase it. So your choice is basically to either play the game or make some yield and sell it. Well, if you play the game, your yield increases, or you could say it retains value. And if you don't play, well, yeah, you can mint the lock tokens and you can sell them on the market if you want. And there's plenty of liquidity. I will show you exactly how that works. So there is $97,000 of liquidity with $100,000 market cap. So it's about like 95% of the tokens are in liquidity. So it's kind of unrealistic. Like, it's an unreal number. If you know about market caps, like, there's no token with 95% liquidity. It's just it's insane numbers. But so yeah, I mean, you can always just go and sell it if you want. And we have even like you can always pause the game when you're playing this game. You can pause it, and then you can print some money, sell it, and then go and resume your faucet again, right? So to participate. So it's a really cool way, I guess, to to play GameFi. I don't think there is really any GameFi like this. Definitely the first of its kind. And yeah, this is sort of the interface. It's very basic, but it's a lot of information. So it's not like graphical interface. There is no need for 2D elements. It's not like you have to jump around and destroy something, and then at the end you get a quest, because it doesn't have to be a complicated game, because if you make a game like that, someone's going to make a bot as well. So Wi-Fi bot, or you can just make a simple button. Okay, you can just click a button and then you get the lock. And right now, anyone clicks this button, they could make 1 cent. And if they don't click it, they can make 2 cents. So at some point, someone will click it, and really. So, what's the like? Why aren't people clicking it faster? Why not half a cent? Well, at the bottom you see this gas estimate. Basically, how much gas you would spend in Ethereum. So you could make like almost 2 cents, but so the reason this is green is because it'll cost you less in gas than the value it is to collect at these prices. So like if you were to collect, um, and then it's about like there is definitely an increase in value, but if, you're not really going to go and sell 1 cent of tokens on the market. You could, but you probably will end up paying a lot in gas fee. So I don't recommend just selling it 2 cents worth of tokens, but someone's going to click this button. Like so, if you don't collect it, someone else will. And the cool part is, the more you participate. So let's say you earn 76 cents, and then over maybe a few days, let's say you're like $5, right? Maybe it'll take you a bunch of time to make $5, of course, because you would have to click like you'd have to click a lot. So like humanly I don't think it's possible, but maybe over time, if you're like somewhere drinking coffee or something and you just click a button, why not? But the cool part is just by clicking that once, every time anyone else in the world clicks this button now, you will get a cut of that. Because see how on top right it says your stake balance. So the cool part is, you can take a lock and you can actually put it into the game. And so if you click this button, there's like, let's say 2 cents here. So you'll make 2 cents right away, and then 2 cents will also go and split evenly between all the people that are staking. So basically, by not you don't have to click a button, and you can get a cut. So it's kind of cool, right? So for example, I have an address where, let's say I take 3% of the total reward, right? So if someone just click the button again, but it just kind of shows you how fast people will click it. So let's say there's 2 cents. The guy gets 2 cents. The pool gets 2 cents split, right? And then, for example, I'll make 3% of that. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, and if someone clicks the button 100 times over the course of a day, which is very realistic, that's 300%. And if you multiply by 2 cents, well, you just made 6 cents. I didn't have to do much. That's the only 3% cut. So the APY is very high right now, but of course, as more participants come in, it will. Like I'm actually like I'm already surprised that basically there's $5,000 worth of staked tokens, because the reward is so lucrative, right, for people. So even at 2 cents, and it will keep. So if you just click it once and then forget about it, it will just keep compounding by itself, right? So your 2 cents will you'll get a very small cut, but it's a small gradual increase. And the more you stake, the more technically you will take from the cuts. So it's really cool. And even if you click this button, so you actually don't have to buy any tokens to play. All you need is just a bit of Ethereum on layer 2 on Arbitrum, and then you can play. Basically, you can just click a button and start collecting. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there are some things like you can, for example, change your strategy. So by default, what we do is uh, we take the average of the average uh, jackpot a person would get for clicking, which is so the average, it would be two. That's right here. Less than 1 cent. So we take that will be the average, and then what we're saying is take 50% of the average. Okay, so the reason why you would want to do 50% of the average. So, you know, if everyone clicks at 1 cent, your target is like half a cent. So anytime the faucets reach half a cent, they would be added to this to the button. So everything in golden here, see everything past this line will be golden and it would be collected. So there's a bunch of these other addresses. They're not quite ready yet, right? So they're still um, slowly gaining. So yeah, I mean, if we just quick recap, right? So you take some log, you burn it, and then you start getting some yield, right? And you will be in the ready faucets. And then someone in the world will click a button. If you're playing this game, they will, if they click a button, they will burn a small amount of log to your address, and then you give them whatever was unminted. So the idea is you're sacrificing yield right now to get long-term yield. So you're basically, instead of instant gratification, you're gonna get some yield in the future. So you're already getting yield, but you're going to retain this yield or maybe increase it slightly. So yeah, if you, I mean, in terms of the mathematics behind it, it's pretty complicated. You can find more information on our website, but I would just keep it very simple. It's just one button, and yeah, the idea is for people that don't want to participate and they don't want to burn any lock token. Like that seems way too complicated for them. They can just click a button, and you can just make a little bit of lock tokens by spending a little bit of gas. And the cool part is, as layer 2 gets cheaper, so for example, recently Ethereum had an update, and in January, we're expecting to see a 40 to 60% decrease in the fees, which means 40 to 60% faster collection. And in terms of transactions, right? So this is like such a cool idea that we're seeing over 400,000 transactions for our token, which is pretty amazing. So go to RBScan. So if you take a look here, you can actually see 418,000 transactions. And you can see like people are constantly clicking, right? So there's a bot says roughly every 5 minutes. Um, yeah, and it could be better. So the cool thing is we didn't build a bot because we wanted this to be up to the community. So it's just like, hey, because if we build a bot, I don't think it would be very fair. I think it would be really cool to show that decentralization works if someone else built it. So we're leaving it up to the community. We already have a solution of how to build probably one of the best bots, but we want the community to build it, right? So they can reap the rewards, and it's just much more scalable in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much the game. HODL Clicker. Check it out. Thanks, everyone.